Hey, the Breakmaster here, and it's gonna be my Mawaru Penguin Jump episode 18 review. This was a very emotional, very intense episode. It was just like wow, there's a lot of stuff that happened in this. So yeah, it was a really great episode. Honestly, I was like, oh my god, because that's something that happened, but it didn't happen. So I was like, yes. But yeah. So this episode starts off with we're getting to see Tabuki for some reason, and yeah, we get to see his past basically in this episode, and apparently, basically, his past was about him being unneeded. Basically, when he was the firstborn child, and he didn't really have much talent, and his mother loved talent. And, Tabuki's father and his mother ended up breaking up, so he didn't get to see nothing about his father anymore because his father had no real talent. Apparently, that's why she broke up with him, and so she had the kids and everything, and she just wanted the kid to have talent and all the other stuff. So, Tabuki didn't have that much talent, and then she had a second born child, and it was his brother, younger brother, and his younger brother had talent. He can type, he can play the piano real well, and he's really really good and stuff. So he's like, I love that he has this kind of talent, and so that made, Tabuki be like, I probably can't do anything. And then apparently they're in this like needless child kind of thing, the unneeded place where there's a bunch of childs that are unneeded and they just get basically killed, and that they're all being relaxed too when they're saying it too, like, oh, don't worry everybody, you're going to this little furnace and you'll be washed away, it'll be just fine, there's no pain or anything. I'm like, what? The dying, what's wrong with you? But yeah, so he just felt unneeded, and the person that saved him, which is why he's like only exists for Momoka, is Momoka's the one that saved Tabuki from basically killing himself, dying, and yeah, and he wanted to die, but what's her name, Momoka really really wanted him to stay alive, say I love you, and all that crap that she usually does, and ended up saving him, and that's why he lived for her. But when she died, he had no meaning in life. So now he ended up kidnapping Himari, getting Ringo to watch what he's gonna do. Basically, gonna kill her or something, and so here comes the game. Basically, Tabuki ends up calling Kamba and telling him to bring his father. And apparently, maybe his father's alive. I don't know, but yeah, Kamba ends up going up there and ends up seeing Himari like in his bathtub kind of thing, like elevated really really high where they'll drop and kill her basically. So he's like, oh my god, Himari and stuff. And he's like, did you bring your father? And Kamba's like, no, I didn't bring my father. I don't know where he is. I really don't know where he is. And he kept saying that and stuff. And he's like, his pictures, the person that heads up with that group, because the way he gets his money, apparently this is a remnants of a group that his father had before. That's what all this stuff happened. Why Momoka died and stuff, because his group did some shady crap. So he's basically doing the same things. Kamba, that's how he's able to get the money to pay for Himari's medicine and everything. And he had pictures of him getting the money for transaction. The person that's leading the group is supposed to be Kamba's father, but he's saying he doesn't know where he don't know where his father is. So he keeps saying that and kept saying that, and Tabuki didn't believe him, so he kept cutting like one of the ropes off to make it fall, and kept falling and stuff. And so he ended up having to do it in a desperate act to end up grabbing one of the wires to the little cable that was holding up the bathtub that Himari's in, and then he blew that cable up, and then he had to hold on to the cable and and try to hold on to it so it don't fall. And and it's kind of jacking up his hand because apparently Tabuki tried to play the piano one time because he wanted to be better than his brother, because he wanted to be number one. Basically, that's what his whole idea was. He wants to be number one. He doesn't want to be unneeded. So he tried to play piano, and then his mother ended up crushing his hand, so he couldn't even play piano no more. So yeah, now he's just trying to give payment back to Kamba, because with Momoka dying because of his father and everything, he blames them for all this wrongdoing and stuff that went to him. So he's trying to make his hand all jacked up and everything, which he did accomplish. His hands are all messed up. So yeah, as that's all was going on, Ringo ends up finally getting the call. Shoma was like on a bus, didn't realize he had a phone call, and then she's gonna tell him that Himari is in trouble, and he ends up running over there to go try to save Himari, but he wasn't fast enough, and he was going and going and going, and then he blew the last cable. He couldn't hold on to it any longer, and so he's still holding on, but it was hurting him more and more. But Himari's like, it's enough sacrificing for me. So I'll take my father's luggage or baggage, because he did a lot of crap. But his punishment, I'll take the punishment, and just leave Shoma and Combo alone after this, okay? So she ends up trying to jump out of the bathtub, and I thought she was gonna die. It's all sad and everything. She jumped out, and everything's just like crap, Everything's just, oh my god. The bathtub is falling on the ground. I thought she died. I was like, oh crap. Seeing her hand like kind of dangling off from the side, and yeah, so Shoma didn't make it in time, but apparently she didn't die. Freaking Tabuki ended up having a heart, ended up actually saving her and just giving her back to Kamba, and then he ends up walking away because he couldn't get him to tell where Kamba's father is. Basically, he couldn't tell him where he was because he didn't know. So yeah, after all that was said and done, Shoma finally comes up and sees everything, and he ends up getting Ringo out of the elevator and ends up leaving. It's like, and then he ends up saying something to Ringo Tabuki. He's like, please don't come like me. Don't be on hatred like I did. So he ends up leaving, and yeah. And Shoma's there, and he's like, why all this stuff always have to happen? We only want simple lives and stuff. And it's just, it's really, really bad. And yeah, so even after all that happened, Tabuki ends up running into Yuri, and Tabuki start talking. Basically, Tabuki's like, I guess it's the end of the road because, we were only supposed to be like a fake family anyway. And then Yuri slapped him, and then he's like, they walked away. And yeah. And apparently, Yuri actually won the battle because she still has one of the part of the diary still. And then we end up seeing Masako having the other part of the diary still. And she's like, I need to defeat this girl already. I need to stop playing with Combo and just get him out of here. Let's finally get this done. So I really look forward to the next episode. It was really nice. I really want what's gonna happen next. I'm pretty sure Shoma's gonna have to say something like, why am I not involved in any of this stuff? And Ringo's really trying to be with Shoma now, and like this is some really good stuff going on here, and I'm really looking forward to the next episode. Leave a comment below. Tell me what you think about this episode. You love it you love this episode as much as I did, because I love this episode. Like if you like this review, subscribe to my channel for some more Mawaru Penguin Drum reviews. And yeah, it's been the Thabreakmasta Mawaru Penguin Drum episode 18 review. And until then, break out.